Hello everyone, it's me, Jerry the Fox. This time, I'm going to be doing something special in this episode on Jerry's DVDs. This time, we're going to do our top 10 logos. This was based on the inspiration by Drew Thomas. He made his top 10 logos back in 2020 or 2021, I can't remember what year. So anyway, I'm going to be doing my own logo instead. Which, the one I've made of it, it's just over there. Yep, top 10 logos. Hosted by me. Anyway, for that, let's get started. But before we start our video, I want to say a big shout out to Mr. Dradrin, the Official Man. He is best known for his iconic videos of the series of DVD SpongeBob. Shout out to you, man. I love your videos. You're the best. Anyway, let's get started. And first off, we have Walt Disney Pictures logo. Let's see what's this logo about. Let's get it started anyway. Now, let's talk about this logo. This logo is very iconic and nostalgic. Anyway, this logo was a pretty good logo. And sorry guys, I've got a code, but I'm fine. As I said, this logo is being iconic and nostalgic. This logo has been many films in the 90s and the early 2000s. And this logo, it wasn't just the best logo. This logo was first introduced in, I think it's the Black Cauldron in 1985. Oh my god, this was made in 1985? No way! And this logo has been in a lot of films like Aladdin, Hercules, The Little Mermaid, Lilo and Stitch, Mulan, Tarzan, and many classic films this logo was prepared. And also the fact is, this logo was also in the intro in the Toy Story trailer. Yeah, if you didn't know, this was also in a Toy Story trailer. Fun fact, this was going to be in Toy Story. But however, Pixar decided to make their own Walt Disney Pictures logo instead. From 1995 to 2007. Yeah, this logo is iconic and it starts with the castle rising up and the bright shiny light. And the logo text that says Walt Disney Pictures. And this logo is a pretty good logo. I can say it's the best. 10 out of 10. But yeah, this has been in our DVD openers that we did. But yeah, we know that. Anyway, for that, let's get on to the other one, which I'm going to show you next. It's called Microvision Quality Protection. Let's use this logo in about anyway, for those of that. I never heard of this logo before. And you probably might remember this logo if you had it on a DVD or a VHS. You might remember it. So this is called Microvision Quality Protection. I never heard of it. This logo is a pretty good. It's like a shiny gold text letters with it. And the logo starts off with a CP logo. And then the shiny bright letters saying Microvision Quality Protection. Yes, you may remember this logo was featured in a lot of Universal DVDs. And also includes on a VHS on BBC stuff. And if you do know, then you do remember this. This logo is iconic and nostalgic. and it has a nice chill music synth playing in the back fully instrumentally. It's good. And that logo is a bit like kind of good thing to say. It's also on the Universal DVDs when it goes out of sync and then the logo appears. Yeah, that's good way. And for that, let's move on, shall we? And this is going to number 3. And number 3 is Paramount DVD. And let's see what this logo is going to be about. I remember this logo. Now, if you remember the Paramount DVD logo, you know, like SpongeBob stuff or Iron Man 1 and 2, this logo has been a lot around. And that is still going if you had the DVD. I don't know if it's still going, but this logo starts off with a cloud sky with a shiny star spinning around straight through the Paramount Mountain, and the giant disc comes out, and then boom, the thunder rumbling, and it says Paramount DVD, and that logo, yeah, you might remember this logo. This logo is iconic, and not only that, which I should know, this logo has not only that, but this logo had everything. Yeah, I can say this logo has been in it. Also, I've seen it on the DVD opening on Iron Man. Yeah, we did that if you don't remember it. Check out on our video and you'll see the DVD opening on Iron Man, what we did. Anyway, our next logo is going to be Glitch Productions. And see what this logo is about. I never heard of Glitch Productions, so let's see what it's about. Now, I never heard of this logo. This logo is kind of good with a catchy electronic themed intro. Now, if you don't know what Glitch Production is, it's a Australian animation studio company, and the people that made it are like the TV series like SMG4, Murder Drones, The Amazing Digital Circus, Game Overs, The Gaslight District, and many others. And not only that. Anyway, the logo starts off with a character, Serial Destination N, and Uzi Dorman for Murder Drones logo. And this logo comes and says Glitch. That is the new logo that just came out 2024 when it was first introduced on episode 7, Master Destruction. Oh yeah, in fact, they made a lot of characters in the logo, which is like, they also do the same thing. They used like Meta Runner, Sunset Paradise, and The Amazing Digital Circus. And then sadly in 2025, Glitch Productions updated the new intro without the characters that was first introduced in the Gaslight District. And sadly, they were going to use some characters in it, but they didn't want to. Yeah, this logo is kind of a cool thing, and not only that. Anyway, let's get to our next logo, which you may remember it. And that will be Pixar Animation Studios. Yeah, if you remember it. Oh, crap. No, sorry, guys. Anyway, let's see what's this going to be about. Ah, yes. The Pixar Animation Studios logo. That logo has been. This logo was first introduced in Toy Story, which is also Pixar's first animated feature film. The logo starts off with Loxo Jr. hopping around, and he squishes the I letter logo, and he looks around, and then it's staring at your soul, and it says Pixar Animation Studios. And then the light clicks off in the end. This logo has also been here since the beginning, when Toy Story is first released. All know that Pixar was virtually founded in 1986 and it was part of the division of the computer graphics group with Lucasfilm. And they had the other logo, which as well was a very old one. It was this big square. They call it Pixar Square from 1986 to 1989. Anyway, this logo is nostalgic. I love this logo. It's pretty good, and this logo has never be the same. That logo is still going to its day. And anyway, let's move on to the next one. This is going to be a stupid sound coming up. Dolby Digital. Let's see what's this about. Oh god, this is going to be madness. I know this was going to happen. Here he is, that scary logo that I scared off. Now, if you remember this logo has been in a lot of Columbia and TriStar DVDs like Spider-Man, Mr. Deeds, XXX, Charlie's Angels, Men in Black 2, and The Longest Yard, and many others with this Dolby. This is called Dolby Digital, and the trailer is called City. And this was made in 1995. I'll tell you, the logo starts with a flash lightning sound, and then the city straight through, and there's a helicopter spinning around, and there's a cinema, and a giant Dolby logo tower starts to flash. And then it straight through inside the door in the cinema, and then this logo says Dolby Digital. Yes, this was the logo that we seen in the DVD opener on XXX. And if you remember that, I hate that logo. There's so many times I keep saying goddamn too much. I can tell you that. Dolby Digital certified. Why were they doing it? And there's also on another one on BBC DVDs as well, like Noddy. Yeah, you may know that. Anyway, our next logo is going to be something may heard. It's called DTS. Let's see what's this about. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's see what this logo is all about. Yes, this logo I never heard of. This was first introduced in 1993 when it was first released on a DVD for Jurassic Park, if you remember it. This logo starts with a giant disc and it says the digital experience, and the disc explodes anyway. And then it turns into a giant big letter says DTS, and the text says this theater features digital sound. And then that creepy synth electronic sound keeps your ears pain and makes the loud noise, just like the THX. And this logo also has been like DTS is not only. This is a bit similar to Dolly. And this was first introduced at the cinema for the premiere of the Jurassic Park. Even though I don't know why was that. So anyway, our next logo is going to be DreamWorks Pictures from 1997. Now, this logo has been in many stuff from like the early films. The Peacemaker, Shrek, Ants, The Prince of Egypt, Chicken Little. Oh no, sorry, I've got the wrong one. Chicken Run and what's the other one? Galaxy Quest, Meet the Parents. Yeah, all stuff that has this logo. And also it's in Transformers as well, and Transformers 2. Now, this logo starts off with the fishing rod splashes on the water, and it goes up to the sky, and there's a boy sitting in the moon fishing. And the giant DreamWorks letters logo says around, and then this logo comes up. DreamWorks SKG. Now, fun fact about DreamWorks SKG. Now, SKG stands for Spielberg Cancerberg Geffen. Yeah, because it was founded by Stephen, Jeffrey, and David. Yeah, that is a true fact, because this company was founded in 1994. Wow. And even though DreamWorks is still going, and they're still making animation. So, yeah. I heard about anything. Next, we got the Walt Disney Home Entertainment logo. We all know this logo. Yep, this iconic logo that has been in a lot of times on Disney DVDs and VHS. We all seen it. So this logo starts off with a shiny gold letter says Walt Disney Home Entertainment. And then the background choir saying, "Ah!" Yeah, that's it. And also there's a different version with the black background, which was only on the live action version, like Pirates of the Caribbean or Freaky Friday or Santa Claus. Yeah, that is why they've used the black one. But this was on the animation background. This is like that. And this logo is kind of good, and only that. And this logo has been like that. Damn, this logo is pretty good and iconic. We have seen this so many times in our DVD openings. Bet you didn't know that. Anyway, now we're going to move on to the final logo. Get ready. This logo will give you nightmares. Yep. The logo that I really hate. THX. And I've keep seeing text too much. Now let's talk about this. This was called Text 2, Mukan, and this came out in 1997. Now the logo starts off a black background with the THX logo. Text finally arrives showing his Mukan to see if it works, and he's like, it didn't work. So he flies off to the plug area on the X, and he finally comes back down and switches the plug on and making the cow make a noise of deep note. Why is it cow deep note? I don't know why. And then the logo starts to rise up and the cow singing the deep notes, the blue background, and Tex finally made his victory. And then the logo starts to shake and rumble. Tex discovers it. He freaks out and runs away and takes the plug down to the X. And the logo says, the best sound, the best picture, you're watching a THX certified feature. Oh, fun fact. This logo, and I'm sorry to say that if you didn't know about this, fun fact, this was animated by Pixar. Yes, Tex the Robot was created by John Lasseter, the director of Toy Story. He directed THX trailers of Tex 1 and 2. He made this, and he was the voice of that robot. John! How did you did that? You're a legend. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, I keep seeing too much DHX. Why? Oh, this is not fair. Yep, and that includes the top 10 logos. Now, I don't know what to say, but thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you didn't know what is going to be going on, but thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time, and hopefully we'll do some more subscribing really soon, and hope we'll do some more DVDs opening. This is Joey the Fox. See you soon, and goodbye. Oh, you're still staring at me. Okay. Anyway, I've got to go. Bye-bye.